Hello, dear viewers. You are on the World Insight channel, and today we will dive into the world of space mysteries. In this episode, I have collected for you amazing information about outer space, the secrets of the universe that we have yet to comprehend, as well as absolutely unsolved secrets of space today. If you're on my channel for the first time, then be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so as not to miss new videos. And of course, do not forget to like. Your support is very important to me. So, we are ready to begin. Enjoy watching. Let's go. Let's start with the mysteries of space that still have no scientific explanation. Why is our planet moving away from the sun? Scientists have long learned to accurately measure the distance between the Earth and the sun. Now it is approximately 150 million kilometers. Previously, it was believed that this value was constant, but in 2004, Russian astronomers found that the Earth was gradually moving away from the sun at a speed of about 15 centimeters per year. This is 100 times greater than the measurement error. Something is happening that was previously described only in science fiction. Has our planet really set off on an independent journey? The reasons for this phenomenon are still unknown. Of course, the current speed of removal does not pose a serious threat, but hundreds of millions of years will pass before the Earth moves away from the sun so much that it becomes too cold. But what if this speed increases? Or, conversely, the Earth begins to approach the star? No one can predict what awaits us in the future. Who keeps the pioneers close to the solar system? The American spacecraft Pioneer 10 and Pioneer 11 were launched in 1972 and 1973, respectively. By now, they should have left the solar system. However, for unknown reasons, both probes began to deviate from the intended trajectory, as if some unknown force was preventing them from flying too far. Pioneer 10 has already deviated from the calculated course by 400,000 kilometers. Pioneer 11 is moving along a similar trajectory. There are many hypotheses explaining this phenomenon. The effect of the solar wind, a fuel leak, software errors, but none of them are convincing enough, since both devices behave almost identically. If we discard the versions of alien intervention or divine providence, then perhaps here we are faced with a manifestation of mysterious dark matter or some unknown gravitational effects. What is hidden on the edge of the solar system? Far beyond the dwarf planet is a mysterious asteroid called Sedna. This is one of the largest asteroids in our system. In addition, Sedna is considered the reddest object in the solar system. It is even redder than Mars. Why? Nobody knows. But the main mystery is different. Sedna makes a complete revolution around the sun in 10,000 years, approximately. It moves along a very elongated orbit. Questions arise. Did it fly to us from another star system? Or, as some scientists suggest, was it knocked off its circular orbit by the attraction of some massive object? Which one exactly? No one can answer this question, and astronomers still have not discovered this mysterious object. Why are solar eclipses so perfect? The uniqueness of our system is that the sizes of the sun and the moon, as well as the distances from the Earth to the moon and to the sun, are selected in a simply amazing way. During a solar eclipse, the disk of the moon perfectly covers the disk of the sun. Their sizes seem absolutely identical. If the moon were slightly smaller or further away from the Earth, total solar eclipses would never occur. Is this just a coincidence? For some reason, I don't believe it at all. Why do we live so close to the sun? In all known stellar systems, the planets are arranged in a certain order. The larger the planet, the closer it is to the star. In our solar system, the giant planets such as Saturn and Jupiter are in the middle, letting smaller planets pass ahead. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. What is the reason for this arrangement? It is unknown. If our system were arranged like most others, the Earth would be somewhere in the area of a modern Saturn, and there is pitch black cold there, and the conditions for the emergence of intelligent life would be impossible. Who accelerates space probes? In 1989, the Galileo research apparatus set off on a long journey to Jupiter. In order to give it the necessary speed, scientists used a gravity assist maneuver. The probe approached the Earth twice so that the planet's gravity could push it, giving it additional acceleration. But after the maneuvers, the speed of Galileo turned out to be higher than calculated. The technique had been worked out before. All the apparatuses accelerated normally. Then, scientists had to send 3 more research stations into deep space. The NIR probe went to the asteroid Eros, Rosetta flew to study the Churyakov-Gerasimenko comet, and Cassini went to Saturn. They all performed a gravity assist maneuver in the same way, and all of them had a final speed higher than calculated. Scientists monitored this indicator seriously after the anomaly noticed with Galileo. There was no explanation for what was happening, but all the devices sent to other planets after Cassini, for some reason, did not receive a strange additional acceleration during the gravitational maneuver. So what was it that gave all the probes going into deep space an additional acceleration between the Galileo flight and the Cassini flight? Scientists are still at a loss. Who needed to push 4 satellites? In UFO circles, there was even a version that some higher intelligence decided that it would be necessary to help Earthlings explore the solar system. It is unknown. The mysterious island of Titan. Titan is the largest satellite of Saturn and the only cosmic body in the solar system, besides Earth, where there are liquids on the surface. The only difference is that it is not water that flows on Titan. Rivers of methane and ethane flow on the surface of Titan. But all this is possible only at very low temperatures, about minus 180 degrees Celsius. In 2007, the legendary Cassini probe took several pictures of a region of Titan called the Ligeia Sea. 6 years later, the same area was photographed, and in this picture, the island that was there before was no longer there. Another photograph, taken some time later, showed that the island had almost disappeared without a trace. Scientists, of course, have all sorts of thoughts about this. The culprit of such a phenomenon is periodically declared to be some gas bubbles rising from the bottom, or giant waves. However, no one has come up with a generally accepted explanation recognized by the scientific world. An asteroid with rings. Just listen. Planets can have rings, and there are 4 such planets in our solar system: Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn, and Neptune. But in fact, it turns out that this is not entirely true, because scientists have found an asteroid that also has rings. This object called Chariklo is only 250 in diameter, but look at it. It, like a mature, established giant planet, also has a ring system consisting of space debris. Astronomers have never seen such impudence before, and to this day the origin of Chariklo's rings is unknown. The magnetic field of the moon. Despite the fact that the moon is magnetically inert today, about 4 billion years ago, it was surrounded by a powerful magnetic shield that protected it from solar winds and other dangerous cosmic radiation. And what do you think? Science still can't clearly explain where this magnetic field suddenly split. And it was quite surely much stronger than on Earth. And with that said, the month's mass is significantly less. The origins and reasons for the decline of the magnetic field have remained a mystery until now. Indeed, the mystery of the magnetic field of the month is just one of the many mysteries that our natural companion asks us. It is also obvious that the moon is one of the most mysterious objects of our solar system, and much of the darkness of the cosmos is due to it being a wonderful satellite of the Earth. Alien megaspores. There is one star that has long been a great source of concern for astronomers. So one explanation of its behavior is the revelation of how massive it is. This star KIC 8462852 is also visible like the star of Tabby. This cosmic object is known to change its brightness every hour. Well, why do the descendants of the aliens themselves explain such devastation? Because such behavior is ideally suited to the appearance of the so-called Dyson sphere, which could have been caused by a highly advanced alien civilization in order to vicarize all or often all of its energy. So, newcomers, let's explain everything. How can we enchant all these secret places of space now? Write in the comments what you remember the most. In the new video, I teach you about nutrition, which is still true. Good luck.